Hey guys, I hope you're having an amazing week. This is Daria. This is the founder of Beyond the Vision. I am a certified life coach. I'm a two-time author. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and I'm also a journal creator. And I wanted to come to you today about a topic that is coming up in my consultation business a lot. And I really feel like that from my experience and from the results that I am getting for people who are suffering from anxiety and different depressions, that I could actually offer my services to you. But this is a three-part series, so I want to first start off by telling you a little bit about my story with anxiety. I had I had a time with anxiety. I had debilitating anxiety. And it was a season in my life where it was a struggle. It was a struggle. So people with anxiety, I know what you're going through. I had about every symptom that you can possibly name. I was in and out of different facilities, like not psychological facilities, but like ERs and hospital stays, and them checking my heart, with the heart palpitations and all the stuff that goes along with having anxiety. And it's not to be taken lightly. I was one who had to do the anxiety journey without any SSRIs, which are the medication that they offer for such things as depression and anxiety. The medicine that they gave me, they tried like 3 or 4 different medications, and they were always more of a sedative medication. And I would sleep for hours, and my husband didn't really like that. And that medication is only used for those who are don't really have a handle on the anxiety, and it is to help them to find the root of the problem. When you feel like that you need another dose of the medication, so to speak, like you need them the up to the milligrams, or that means you're not solving the problem. You're not solving the root of the problem. Not only did I have anxiety, but I had agoraphobia, because there was a time where I was having these panic attacks, and I was tired all the time, and I was afraid to go outside because I didn't want people to see me in that state, because I was a leader, and I have a prophetic call on my life, and just all of that stuff that I was doing, but I wasn't recognizing the trauma that was in my life. There was a lot of trauma, there was a lot of hurt, there was a lot of pain, when I grew up, and I just didn't handle it right. I ignored it, and I carried it. And anxiety is a bunch of energy that's in your body that you just don't, your body just don't know what to do with. And it was stress. I feel like that, in my life I grew up too fast. I kind of lost my childhood, and all of that stuff that sat in me. It sat in me. And not to say that it didn't come up in thought, but it did come up in those times of emotions. The anxiety is caught up in a lot of your soul, and it's caught up in a lot of your emotions. So therefore, when you feel a certain emotion, most of the time those emotions are attached to something that happened in your life, whether it's the trauma of losing someone, the trauma of somebody in your family being sick, or you losing a job, or you just don't have enough money in your life, and you're losing friends, and just all the stuff that goes along with stress and trauma. That stuff has nowhere to sit if you don't deal with it. So it sits on the seat of your soul until you do. And so your soul is tied up with your mind, will, and emotions. And so a lot of people are having this anxiety and having this depression because there's some things in their life that they just never dealt with correctly. And I want to help you guys recognize those things that you're not handling correctly. Even if it's you not living authentically. Being an authentic person is so important. That's why social media sometimes is a joke, because we try to live up to other people's lives and cause different stress and worries in our lives. Like, I mean, you have a purpose. God gave you a purpose. God gave you a dream. God gave you a vision. And just because it doesn't look like someone else's vision doesn't mean it's not good. It doesn't mean that it's not perfect. It's God's perfect will for your life. If God desired you to make pound cakes for a season, that's what you do. You focus on that and you learn that to its perfection. So it's not because that's going to be the thing that gives you your heart's desire. And so there's a lot with anxiety. There's a lot with depression. And I'm going to put a class together. I'm going to put a course together, and it's going to be called HEAL. It's an acronym. And so I will be, after this series, I will be putting that up so people could actually buy the course, because the course is going to be amazing. We're going to be talking about mindset. We're going to be talking about gifts, talents, and we're going to be talking about purpose. We're going to be talking about where you want to go now. We're going to talk about focus. We're going to talk about consistency. We're going to have live Q&As. And I'm going to be with you every step of the way, because I want you free. I want you delivered. I want you to live your best life. And if you have any questions, of course, at the bottom of this video, put any questions that you have, any comments about anxiety, anything that you're going through, because we are definitely here to help you in that area. If you're going through any depression, if you're seeing a psychiatrist, or if you need a psychiatrist, or if you need a counselor, I definitely have the hookups for you in that. I have my mentor, who is actually, he has a double degree in psychiatry, and he's a Christian. He loves helping people with their souls, and that's where most of the anxiety sits. So therefore, I will get to talk to you all tomorrow, because this is going to be the second part of the series, and I am going to tell you exactly what happened to me and how I and the stories and the people and the support. I'm going to tell you all of it. So have a wonderful day, a blessed day, and a blessed week, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.